よし、アウターワールドやるか、今日も。前回の終わりは、サブクエストを1個やって終わったかやったっけ？ちょっと待ってよ。まあ YouTube の方も大丈夫そうやな。あ、で、船に戻ってきたのか、自分の。自分の船に戻ってきたき、これで置いた。一応少しずつ回復していくがやね。電力調整器を設置した。
I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
あ、もうやることないやろうし、多分。サブクエラーはあったかもしれんけど。あいかさんこんばんは。今日もアウターワールドやるよ。
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain, horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
1回目の配信の時の洞窟か。
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the
食料不足。
food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope
食料届けに来てくれとか。
ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help
ステラーベイに行く必要がある。そこに連絡員がいる。
revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
皮肉。数光年かけて向かうのもいいなって。
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make
ワープドライブで行けるのか。
Look, I admire your optimism.
この世界ではそんな技術もあるのか。
You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together.
なんでキーがいるのかちょっと聞きたい。
Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the hope. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Culkelly. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming.
ありがとう、ゆかさん。お茶10連。
I gave Captain Hawthorne a
飴もくれた。ありがとう。
cutting edge technology years ahead.
キャンディーと飴。 あ、キャンディーと飴を一緒
I
や。
call it
キャ
the
ンディーとお茶
holographic
や。
shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
私はそれをホログラフィックマントと呼んでいる。
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance.
別の人物に変えるマント。あ、敵潜入とかするときになんか使いそう。ハリー・ポッターの、まあ、あれは消えるやつやけど、透明マントみたいな。それのちょっと違うバージョンのやつみたいな感じなのかな。使用者の周りにホログラフィック映像を生成する。あ、自分がってことじゃなくて、わからん、使ってみてわからんね。
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
別に船でできることってないでね、特に。
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
仲間になったばっかりやのにパールバティ、そろそろ君は立ち去るべきだって。こんなピストルもちょっとっけ。まあ、ショックキャノンいらんかな。あ、今使いやつか。これどんなんやったっけ。ああ、なるほど。あ、間違った。こっちの方がいいな。なんか船の中で一応撃てるみたいやね。まあ多分今自分の船やきっていうのもあるかも。俺らって溶かせる、あ、溶かせるね。どれやった？これか。ショックキャノンいらんき溶かすか。重量もあるきさ、あんまり重いとね、走れんなってくるき。これもいらんか。防具なんかいいのあるかな。ステルススキルがアップ。これ高いな。 これは技術スキルがアップするらしいけど、技術スキルってそもそも何やったっけ。技術ハッキングとかそこらへん、医療とかか、エンジニアリングとか、科学、今のところなんか困っちゅう感じはないけど、一応防御力一番高いしつけとくか。武器の精度が上がる。ジャイロつけれる？改良で無理か。こっからつけれるのか。よく使えそうなのなんやろな。これっても強そうやけど。アタッチメントはあれだからね、その武器に合ったアタッチメントを入手してないとつけれんがやね。これか。防具3か。これ高っ。防御力高っ。なんでこんな高いかやろ。9もある。重量めっちゃ重いだが、そんなわけないか。同じやな。
アイカドレスダイヤモンドさん。どんどんいかつくなるねわら。
今の段階でもだいぶいかついね。どんどんいかつくなってくる。これにしとくか。なんか防御力高いし、技術レベルもスキルもさっきと変わらんし、同じのあるけど、頭の装備は今のところそんなないし。あれパールバティもう7もあるがや。技術やったらパールバティもこっちでいいか。何これ。なんだこれ。惑星を移動できるわか、これで。今俺らテラ2っていう道路におったわか。
Nation reached. The groundbreaker.
Let's talk when you're free.
移動。同行する仲間ってそんな選べるわ。何人選べるがやろ。なんだ。
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
巡礼テニソン。
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans.
宇宙船の修理、そんなんあるわ。言おったっけ？修理できるって言ったっけ？忘れた。
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about anything else before we moved on?
近くで君はお父さんのことをよく話すが、お母さんの話はさっぱりだな。聞いて大丈夫なのかなこれ。
That's on account of how I never met her.
すまなかったでいいんじゃない？この2つは結構。
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the SPACER'S Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
That's not the point. This happened.
誰に会いに行くって言ったっけ？
アイカドレスダイヤモンドさん。うちも忘れたわら。
これかな？忘れたでね。カタカナで横文字やったら忘れるね。名前覚えるのむずい。巡礼テニソンに紹介するやって。船の修理もしかしたら頼むのかも。これやっとくかじゃあ。なんか重っ。なんか時々急に重くなる。なんやろこれ。いらんその防具を売りたいがやけど、売り方わからんがってね、どうやって売るがやろ。わからん、どうやって売るがやろ。何ボタンで売るのか全然わからん。俺こっち落ちてなかったきずっと雨の音聞こえよったかもしれん。デスクトップの。価格とかは買い中がやけど売り方がわからん。買うの方はできるのに。売るのボタンがないけど全然売れん。なんかいいの売ってないかな。ショックキャノン売りやけど、ショックキャノンは別にいらんな。トスボールブロッカー。 封鎖されちゅうな。
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded and
競技会にマークされている。
fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative.
フォードムベッドフォード。
His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Just the opposite. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations here.
They must have a real big bee in their bonnets then. Everyone knows you don't trifle with Groundbreaker if you want to get your goods on time.
If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. A man named Udom Bedford. You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sick bay.
またクエスト追加された。
It's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
まあ聞いとくか。
Thanks. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right. You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony. Be seeing you.
まあとりあえずちょっとそれを先にやらんと。あ、でも通れるようになったやん。あと俺何受けた？さっきなんか受けたな。これか。まあとりあえず先こっちだな。さすがにみゆき無理か。盗むのは。
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
すごいとこやね、ここ。これ惑星でね。あ、船の中やったね、これ。
You want a punch? We've got your punch.
どうなってるのか全然わからんけど、なんかすごいな。なんかバーになんか降りて言わなかったっけ？まあいいや、ちょっと寄り道しよったら一向に進まんき、とりあえず今の目的地行くか。
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated
Have you
bastard.
seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
あれけん？無理か。ピッキング一応できるやろうけど。できた。なんで死体がクレオおばさん労働者。今のロボットがやったんか。
RT greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
キッチンに死体があるの知ってるよな。
This unit would clarify. There is a dead mechanic in the kitchen. User error in the maintenance of this unit's cutlery engaged several systems at once. The slicer, the grinder, the tenderizer.
もうすでにね、会話しながらでもバグがありそうやもんな。
This unit is not designated for cleaning duties and cannot be compelled to accept another unit's responsibilities.
アイカドレスダイヤモンドさん。ご飯食べいてくる。くぐるかも。
あ、オッケー、いってらっしゃい。
This unit behaves precisely as it was engineered. Neither this unit nor its corporate proprietor claim any responsibility for the mess. All ingestible proteins are guaranteed.
売買っていう選択肢があったけど、一回だけか。あ、あれ。
Dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
売買スキル俺どれぐらいあったやろ。あ、でもここやったらジャンク品できるな。売れるわ。じゃあちょっと売るか。長押し。やっと売れた。とりあえず使ってないいらなそうなもんはもう売っておくか。そんなもんか。タバコ。遠隔武器の拡散率がマイナス50。ライ小麦パスタ。炭水化物と自然体力回復がアップ。ちょっと買っとこう。盗めるんじゃねこれ。盗めた。何をしようと思ったっけ。まあいいか。そっち行くのどうやって行くがやろ。あ、これ飛躍がや。どうやったがやこれ。
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
パーリーパティを紹介するがないだろうか。
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
やっぱりパーリーパティ巡礼と話したがっていただろう。
What? I didn't think you just.
そんな急に言われても。
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great! I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
めっちゃ緊張してそうだ。
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention. まあ今円滑に話を進めよったき、盗むはさすがにできんけど。
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board
設定をまあでも今のところ普通にできる気問題ないか。頭になんか変なになるけど。
would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted.
あれはどうやって力か。アイクの武器庫。
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some
武器
armor?
と防具売りはかな。
Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons.
特殊な接近武器。
Help borders, but don't want to risk a
接
bullet.
近今使ってないけどな。商品を見せてくれ。これプラズマカッター。面白そう。これ欲しい。なんかこのマークついちゃうやつなんだかやろ。すごっ。なんだこれ。プラズマビームによって合金を蹴り出し、成形する目的で設計された。武器でね。スタンバトン。これビリビリするやつやろ、絶対。気絶って書いちゃうもんね。名前にスタンって書いちゃうき。絶対ビリビリするやつや。インパクトハンマーはパールバティがもうちょっとだよね、確か。トレモロクリーバー。出血ダメージ。セキュリティブレード。これも出血や。 ここら辺は同じ。プラズマカッターが気になるけど、でも買えるな。ちょっと買ってみようかな。高これ。これも高。何が違うかやろ。銃は売ってないのか。どうしようかな。まあ、買っとくか。うん接近武器ルスキルが上がる。今どういうの基地っけ。防御力3のエンジニアリングか。エンジニアリング。プレイヤーの防具や武器の修理に必要な部品を、減少させられる。回復率がアップするのか。医療やと。こっちは仲間の体力の最大値が上昇する。まあ、あとは多分あれ赤文字になっちゃうの多分あれだな。スキルっていうかあれが足りてないな。ポイントが多分足りてないき、能力足りてないき、多分赤文字になっちゃうやろな。遠隔武器の方は上げちゃうんだけど、ね、接近武器の方全然上げてないき。
Itching to whack someone over the head? We can help with that.
まあ買っといてもいいけど、24高っ。なんだこれ。なんぼする ?600。あ、でも、買えるわ。ヘルメットも高っ。なんだこれ。24。ワンチャン2つ買えるか。 あ、でも重いみたいやな。結構重いわ。重装備長いや、ここら辺。走れるかな。5キロぐらいあるってことか、これ。どうしようかな。防御力上がる。欲しいな。回避とステルススキルがついちゃう。ゴリゴリにしたかったらこういうのか買ってもいいな。買ってみるか、一回。買った。うわ、ごつ。あ、いけるいける。走れるやん。全然走れるわ。
Welcome. Looking to give a beating or take one?
さすがに頭まで買ったら重くなると思うけど。でも軽装備でもあんまり変わらんがやな、重量が。重装備と。それやったら重装備でも重量があんま変わらんけど重いってなっちゃってね。何の違いながやろ。重量のとこ見たらあんま変わらんけど。忘れる。何やったっけ、医療が。増加時間が増加。で、追加スロット。
Welcome. Looking to give a beating or take one?
医療買っとこうかな。よし。走れる？走ってる。
Itching to whack someone over the head? We can help with that.
で、ここら辺は売るか。レベル上げんとね、赤文字の多分赤文字になっちゃうってことは足りてないと思うき、多分やけど。どうなかやろ、足りちゅうがかな、わからんな。属性がありますよっていう赤文字中かな。どっちかわからんけど。このプラズマカッター試してみたい。
Are you listening to me, Emperor?
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crush, Sugar Jelly, and Purple Berry flavored power nuggets. Now with 12%.
接近武器は全然上げてないきな。あんま強くないかもしれんけど。これ今なんだ、 船を案内するみたいな話なのかな。なんか自分の船どうやって戻るかこれ。自分の船どうやって戻る？さっき人がおったきその人に話しかけるわかな。
Hey there, you mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded and I'm afraid
没収された。
I can't get near it till it's not. I'd surely love to, but that's just not my bailiwick. You'll want to have words with our representative here from the board, Mr. Udom Bedford. His office is on the promenade. Have yourself a pleasant day.
誰って言った？誰って言ったっ
Hey
け？
there. You talked to Mr. Udom yet? I'm afraid I can't let you through without his say-so.
ユードム。
Have yourself a pleasant day.
どこにおるがやろその人。プロムナードがどうのこうのって言ったっけ？これファストトラブルできるのか。どの人だ？ユードムってどの人や？この人ちゃうでね。エンジニア。わからん、どの人やろ。なんか一元さんお断りみたいな雰囲気出してなんかこう入れる。あった、ユードム。
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable. A vessel
船返してくれ、船。
owned by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
私が大いに気に入っていたむさ苦しいフリーランサーに何かあったのか。アレクサどうでもいい、俺の船を募集した。
I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now.
まあ確かにそうそれはそうやな。
A game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells. He tells me he will soon. I impound his ship. He explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Around and around we go.
Oh
no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
その痩せこけた首をへし折るぞって。これ周りにおる兵士たちも敵になるやろ、これ言った瞬間。わからんけど。
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
騙しがいけるな。
Ah, That's just like him.
いけた。
Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
騙しまたいける。獰猛な野犬に生きたまま食われた。行ってみる。
No. How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know.
昔から一応恐れていたこと。あの悪魔に食われるなんて。
Their droppings. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table?
そんなんあったっけ？
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm. What?
また騙しがいける。ところで匂うな。何かが本当に匂う。ドア開けた方がいいんじゃないか。どうしようかな。
Indeed. And you know where he is? Excelsior! An apprehension of this caliber will be tremendous for my career. I'll send you straight away to my superiors in Byzantium, only... Oh no, oh no. The thing is, I needed money. A lot of money, quickly, for reasons. That's really neither here nor there, don't you think? I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the black market fence here on the Groundbreaker. I can't authorize the paperwork you'll need to turn Phineas in without it.
To give away something so important to you, there must have been some curious reasons.
I'll thank you not to question my motives, young miss. It was a mistake, and I'd like to put it behind me. It's only temporary, of course. I'd never leave something so important in the hands of someone of such dubious moral character. I was going to buy it back once I raised the capital. So you'll need to get my seal back from her if you want to hand Phineas over to the board.
印鑑を取り戻せ。
That's the long and short of it, yes. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm certain Gladys can be made, well...
なんか今んとこ主人公人吉みたいになっちゃめっちゃ。
I'll be waiting eagerly for your return.
クエストがどんどん追加されていきわ。あ、スキルポイントゲット。接近武器あげとくか。全部。まあいいか。ため攻撃ができるようになった。ほんとや。メインクエストがなかなか進まんな。てか今やりサブクエストもなかなか進まんな。でもこれで船が 船に乗れるようになったぎ、とりあえずパールバティと何だっけ、ジェンレイなんとかの人、ジェンレイやったっけ、忘れた。
Hey, you got a second?
後で。
Guess not.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
この船は爆発しそうか。
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages? I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet. Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. The trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda. I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold. Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking...
誰をイザベルって。
Who's Isabel?
まさかの急展開、顔が険しくなってるぞ。
They were close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
近くで行けるな。
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how long past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope? Come on, Captain. This is no time to be fooling on me. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
仲間増やしたいけどな。仲間クエストっていうやつがあるき、それで増やせるぐらいのやろうかと思うけど。今やり巡礼のやつも。巡礼が仲間になるんじゃないのかと思うんやったけど。なんか絡まれてない？
That Chief Junlei sure seems well, huh?
俺引っかかってないか？ この人らになんか引っかかってそうやけど。
I'm on the move. On my way.
これで
Yeah, huh?
ダメか。ここまで誘導したらいける？
Sure. Not gonna work.
What do you recommend?
Last time you came through, you liked the Glacial Lace Tripastel.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing. Nothing you need and everything you want.
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert.
全然詳しくないな。
Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper. Oh, beer. I guess, yeah, I can do that. Beer can be good. I bet. Bottoms up. Ah, this tastes like
フルーツの裏側みたいな味がす
Would
る
you。drink that for fun? Oh, Captain, I'm pining for June like something fierce. What am I doing? I know you mean well, so I'll try not to take that comment personal. I don't know what to do about us. Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all. I don't know, I'd call it, sensual. That's a lot. It did. Oh dear, I hadn't really... Oh my goodness. And I told you! It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get
ちょっとしか話してないのに、そんなに進展あったかいな。
Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her? Well, maybe she just wanted to let me know her preferences. In a less awkward way. But that made it more awkward. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve. Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come. Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared. Figuring feelings ain't so easy as saying words, Captain. Someone so brave as you, well, you can't understand. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me? Don't you tease me in my moment of weakness. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. That's... Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
うわ、めっちゃ選択肢あるな。
What if I can't make her happy? Yeah, I know you're right. Just wish it were that easy, is all. I'm not used to speaking free with folks. Back in Edgewater, there wasn't no one who wanted to know my mind. Excepting my dad. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts. Yeah. I like the way you put that, like, it's okay to want to be better for her, and not impossible to try. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... wow. So much to think about. Do you think I should ask her on a date?
Doっちもいけるな。
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out. And
ポイントが欲しかったら、そのポイントが欲しかったらそっちに話をやってみたいな感じか。
You're good people, Captain. Come on, let's go.
これで船戻るんか。選択肢がめっちゃ多い。5つも6つも出てきたら。なんか俺はよ戦闘したい。さあ順でおるのか。おらな。
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me. I wouldn't mind having a drink again. Someday. In the distant future. Anyway. I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises. Isn't she sweet? Like one of those two-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
We'll be here, Captain.
巡礼が仲間になるとかはないのか。今どこぐらいまで進んじゅう。終わったか。うわ、仲間になるとかじゃないのか。メインストーリー進めるか、もしくはさっきのこれ。あ、そのままメインやるか。サブクエでも結構時間かかるもんな。すぐ終わるやつは終わるやろうけど。
Halcyon News. Weird?
Rizzo's Lemon Slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
ラットか。
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
商品なんか売り上がか。そう、ナビキやナビキの話しよったわやったわ。
You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits,
今金あるか
you
な。
might have an opportunity you
だっけ
didn't
防具とか買っ
anticipate.
てあげ。1万ビットないね。1万もないな。フィニアスの紹介なんだか割引はないのか。
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
あ、これ逆効果か。
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find his secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
全焼基地。なんか商品あ
Got
る？
a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I tossed together. Like to keep my hands busy.
食べ物とかか。何これ？強これ。ビットが足りんわ。222ビットしかない。高っ、5999ビット。うわ、でもこれ欲しいな。ここに来たら買えるのか、金貯めて。強そう、これ欲しい。貯めてもいいな。グレポンあるがや、このゲーム。いやー、でも今のやつ欲しいな。全焼基地に行くって。
This is Halcyon News.
$5900か。 なんだ、なんであれ上にあるがやろ。もう一個上？こっちか？あ、こんなスペースあったかいね。レモンクラップとか。自分の船やろう。移し替えてもいいな。腐ったりはせんがかな、こういうの。移しとくか。使ってないやつとか。この船広。ホログラフィックマントは仲間を含めた全員に変装を投影させ。ああ、いいよってやつか。
Take someone to watch your back, please.
スキルどうしようかな。今んとこ会話説得とか騙しとかも困ってないしな。仲間あげとくか。特殊技能も。これ多分外出ただけやな。その全焼基地に行かねかんやろうき、もう一回船戻らねかんか。そんなことない。あ、ほんとや。足、ダッシュが速くなった。ないか。オートランみたいなやつがあったなと思った
If
けど。
you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late.
燃焼基地行かんでいかんかな。
Depends. What are you planning to do with it? See the lights. Taking a show or two at the infamous Bijou. Could be a treat if you like that kind of thing. All right, I'll sell it to you. But it's gonna cost you dear.
今金ない。ない。
Anything else, dear? Yes, dearie? Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that distress signal I told you about came from. And ferret out some tasty
救難信号が出されたローズウェイまで行ってほしい。
Shouldn't be too tough for a fella like you, I'd think. Yes, dear. Which offer were you interested in? Suit yourself. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
どうも。ローズウェイ まだマークある。ああ。いや、とりあえずローズウェイっていうところに行って、なんか救難信号が出されたらローズウェイに行って、どの子の言った。えーっとどこローズウェイ。これか。
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway.
やられた。
Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw. We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
よし。いた。あれだな、ちょっとの段差でも足痛くなるね。タクティカルショットガン、まあ後で撃ったらいいか。死体がそこら中に転がっちゃう。科学者が。高性能ディフェンスヘルメット結構高そうやけど、今俺がつけちゅうやつも結構高いけどな。26高っ。重量もそんなやっぱ変わらんだよね。でもこっち医療が5プラスされちゅうき26。高っ。ブロックとステルススキル。うちステルスあれ長やね。マイナス5長や。ブロック多分 カット率みたいな感じかな。わからんけど、こっちにしとくか。誰？話すってできるけど、一人一人に話しとったら長くなりそうやき。もうちょっと明るくガンマ上げて65ぐらいかな。
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really. Hell if I know. There were a bunch of folks with guns and a lady yelling about wanting jobs or something. Next thing I knew, the Raptidons were loose. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work. Sure, loyal company fella. That's me. Auntie knows best. Look, I don't want to go back out there, but there's a thing I gotta do. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean? I've been extracting organic compounds from Raptidons. Compounds that have, benefits.
Extracting how? No, wait, maybe I don't want to know.
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma. Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab.
旧公共研究所と間違えれないの。研究所2つある？
The newer lab is built for, more sensitive work. Lab for storage these days.
道沿いの2つ目の研究所。
My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself, dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here. Great! This is really gonna save my ass.
2つ目ね。
I'm not interested, just curious. If I had to look at those yellow walls all day, I'd make a point to sleep on the roof.
外に出るだけか。
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you?
攻撃、最初の推測は正解だ。あんたの人生を終わらせに来たって面白そうやけど、これ終わらせたらお金入らんやろしな。
Yes, yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
Hmm. だから一応高いね。
I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable. My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence. However, having your head used as target practice can addle one's thinking. I cut the call immediately once I'd gathered my wits. The Home Office can't know what's happening here.
威圧で生きる。ここで何をしていたか言うんだ。でないと俺が本社に今の状況をばらす。
Captain's got your best interests at heart, mister. Honest.
I suppose it can't hurt.
あ、おかえり。今のところ戦闘っていう戦闘何もしてない。ずーっと会話し。
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue? While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered
OK、 いっ
the
てらっ
most
しゃい。
effective appetite suppressant ever. Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs, and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me. Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code.
またクエストが増えた。
The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original by the grand architect. Jameson, he's in the old lab. That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the well-being of every scientist here. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were. And far too much paperwork.
I don't know about Dr. Crane's research, but we ought to find Mr. Jameson. We all alone.
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please. Aren't you with the brutes that attacked our lab? Aren't you here to pillage our supplies and leave our corpses to the Raptidons?
お使いが多いな。
Oh, well, good luck. Now, if you got the carbon in here, it's just a matter of... Orson, you idiot. Just put it... Of course, because I didn't... No, if I get this... It's gotta put it in the power of 12. What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device. Or trying to, anyway.
価格が足りん。
No, well, yes, well, no, perhaps. I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me.
武器計画。
Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube of thermal paste on you, would you? Blast. Well, good luck. I hope I see you back here in one piece.
Hmm? これ置くか。盗めるなぁ。ヘビーマシンガン。あ、これ強そう。盗もう。これ強そう。EPS400。こっちとちょっと変えてみる？あ、でも重そうやな、これ。重そう。ノックバックついちゅう。5キロ。あ、でもあんま変わらん。ライトマシンガンと変わらんな。これもちょっと気になるな。おー、出血ダメージついちゅうやん。見た目こうつい。超強そう。そっちはどうやっていくがやろ。あ、こっちか。外出たらいいがかな。ちょっと戦闘がしたいがやけど敵がなんだ。 敵おる。あとこの近接武器、ちょっと待ってよ。やっぱこの武器強いな。で、あとこれ出血ダメージついちゅうみたいやけど、これ使いやすいね。おお、めっちゃ音いい。これかっこいいな。この世界での犬。いった。いた。あ、いたいたいたいた。あれ、パールパティやられた。俺も結構痛いわ。入り口はこっちか。弾が全然ないな。落ちてないかな、頭。ないか。あいつは最後やった。セントリーサーベル。あ、おるおるおる。こいつら硬いな。いった。ちょっと当てづら。違う。こっちもうちょい下げるか。下げすぎか。設計図。パスコード。 アンティバイオティック研究所の受付を確認。どこそれ。だから金いるのに使ったらダメか。でも売れるんじゃないのか。めっちゃいやついらんやつ売りたい。武器とか売れんわ。自販機じゃ売れんのか。ダメか。パスコードどこに。片こいつ。このロボ買った。買った。全然壊れん。接近だ。出血なんてロボットやげないやろうけど。パスコードゲット。信じるわ。お亡くなりになっちゃう。防具はでもこれに変えてよかったかもしれんな。まだ耐えてる。プラズマカービン。見た目的にショットガン？ロングガン？おー。防具は強強にしとこう。味方も重すぎて走れんとかなるかな。 あ、でも走りよね。硬い。まあ死ぬことはないやろうけど多分。ケーズゲット。フォースピストル。フォース社のピストルかな、わからんけど。設計図は手に入ったけどオルソンのとこに戻るか。ファストトラベルできんのこれ。ここまで。まあ歩いていっか。どうも。痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。なんか出てきた。やばい。ちょっと待って。犬の尻尾。俺多分爆発できるでね、やっぱり。なんだ、動かんなったけど、倒したんか。これ登るの無理でね、無理やり登れんでね、さすがに。無理そう。遠回りしていくか。後ろの方にも 280m 先になんかあれがやけどな。アントンの地危険。グラディス。ああ、こっち先やっとこうかな。なんか何個かサブクエスト受け中期がいた。それのやつがある。どれがどれか全然わからんけど。メインクエストのやつも残っちゅうけど。結構痛い。硬いな。重量大丈夫かなと思ったけど意外とまだ持てるがやね。 敵
Who the... You. Yeah, you. Get over here. You care to explain what you're doing here? Did you miss the big sign outside? That I am. Name's Porter. If Doc Crane did send you, I'm glad for the help. Bad news is we haven't been able to clean these outlaws out of the lab. Good news is they haven't been able to escape neither. For now, I reckon they got no backup. On the other hand, we don't neither. And our mechanicals all went haywire for some damn reason. Damn mechanicals have always been more trouble than they're worth. The garage and the front door are it. These bastards got in through the vent system, but we locked that down. They're not getting back out that way without a security key card. They'd need to take mine. Or make a new one in my office, I guess. Why you want to know that? What for?
なあ、説得高。40か、無理だな。
I'm gonna be honest in turn and say no. Bad enough we got outlaws trying to pick the place clean. Who, me? Or you mean the lab in general? I'm in charge of site safety engineering. Most days that means making sure folks don't run in the halls. You can have it. Out here you can still see the real planet, not the bits of Earth we brought to pave over the wilderness.
今んとこはでもまだなんだなんか爆発したけど何があるがや。セキュリティカードくれよ。なくてもいけるがかな。一応なくてもいけるのか。またあいつおる。アルバティだいぶ体力やばいね。味方に回復とかはできんがか。やり方はほらできたとしても。アイテムいっぱい落ちちゅうな。
I'm gonna guess that all the nothing in that safe isn't what we were expected to find. I think you could jimmy that one proper, Captain. Doesn't look too tough.
Hey! Oh, good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you.
騙しでいけるね。
I suppose it does not matter. Either Crane sent you, or you are some scavenger come to rob me in my moment of weakness. Let's make a deal. I'd like to go on living. You'd probably like to make some money. Help me get out of here, and I will pay you for your trouble.
面倒だな。あんたを撃って全てを終わらすこともできるんだそうで。面白そうではあるけど。
The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. Then I'd need you to clear me a path out of here. There are 2 ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Cleo Security's bottled up in there. If you don't want to shoot them, I suppose you could talk to them. The other way out is through the loading bay, but you'd have to clear out the wraps for me. Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen. You might be the first stroke of luck I've had all day. Thank you. I'm in your debt. Nothing beyond the purview of a talented freelancer like you.
説得いけるな。警備員はここから出るように説得できるが、あんたの部下の前を通ることになるぞ。
You really expect me to just let them pass? Why? So they can regroup behind their walls and mount another assault? Never mind. I'm obviously in no position to argue with you. If you can talk those guards into standing down, my people will follow suit. Take your time. I am, to my chagrin, not going anywhere.
Yeah, huh? Sure thing, Captain. I'll be...
間違えた。ああ、間違えた。船に戻ってろって間違えて言ってしまった。間違えた。まあいいや。一人で行けるかな。結構。何をするって言ったっけ。
I would ask what was on your mind, but the answer is obviously me. Nothing beyond the purview of a talented freelancer like you. Take your time. I am, to my chagrin, not going anywhere.
ああ、セキュリティカードがどうのこうの。カードキーか。
Hey, I don't have time.
間違えてパールバティを船に戻らせてしもた。3いった。頭切れたな。カードキーね。
I would ask what was on your mind, but the answer is obviously me.
.開くのか。サイドクエスト増えたな。なんかいろいろ。 カードキーはどれだ？これ届けないかんやろ。これか。やばい、ちょっといろいろありすぎてどれがどれかわからんなっち。全部やるのか。脱出経路をなんか時々音が止まり。やばい、目標がいっぱいありすぎてわけわからん。あー、頭切れた。うわー、弾ない。接近でいいや。で、下の方にもラプティドール系。これセット。あと2つセットせなあかんのか。で、そっちへはスマホの充電か。弾がないきな。うちらはとりあえずいいや。レベルアップ。会話上げとくか。いけた。 よし、これでセキュリティカードゲット。これで多分開けれるはず。あっちからやったっけ？開けた。
I've never been so pleased at the sight of an open door. Please tell me you've cleared a way out of here.
ここに来てこう攻撃したら。
So you have. I am much obliged. And now, if you do not mind, I have had quite enough of this wretched place. Oh, really? And why, pray tell, would I do a thing like that?
うわ、騙しとか説得ができるな。
Your point is well taken. I would rather not spend the rest of my days looking over my shoulder for the shadow of my headhunter. Here, take the damned research. Tell Crane I hope he chokes on it.
あとはアントのとこ戻るのとラプティドン、またそっちマークあるわ。あと何が残っち。剣どこにおったラプティドンを倒すがかな。これはガスキャニスターどこにあるがやろ。弾ないもんなこれら。0発。頑張って接近で倒す。まだいけんことはないと思うし、痛いけど。倒した。まだちっこいのがおる。そのガスキャニスターはどこにある？あと2つ。あ、でもクリアしたっぽいな。あ、愛花さんお帰り。弾が切れだけ。 接近武器。
アイカドレスダイヤモンドさん。もう眠い。
もう眠い。頑張って。とりあえずアントンとこ戻った映画か。ここではもう用事なさそう。
アイカドレスダイヤモンドさん。惑星。移動したの。
あ、惑星ね、移動してね、なんか、お金が足りんき、そのお金を稼ぐために、この救難シーゴのところ行って、サブクエスト、お金稼いでこいみたいな感じで言われた。
アイカドレスダイヤモンドさん。ああ、もはや顔見えない。
めっちゃもうなんか、そこら辺におりそうな兵士みたいになった。こっち何しようかな。
アイカドレスダイヤモンドさん。わら完全防備た。
そうそうそうそう、完全防具。強そうな見た目になった。敵と大差ないね、見た目は。スマホの充電がない。あ、てかもう弾ないがってね。弾がない気もなんもてん。
アイカドレスダイヤモンドさん。ねねね今日スペアリブ作ったの。写真送っていい？
ああ、いいね。スペアリブ。うまそう。
アイカドレスダイヤモンドさん。人生初よ。
美味しそうやね、スペアリブ。この前そういえば俺チャーシュー食ったな。チャーシュー丼うまかったけど。あー、走れんなった。重い。ただ今スマホの充電がないき。
アイカドレスダイヤモンドさん。おお。チャーシューを単品で食べた。
いや、あれやね、チャーシュー丼で食ったね。うまかったけど、肉はちょっと硬かったな。味はうまかったけど。
アイカドレスダイヤモンドさん。
味はうまかったけど、肉はちょっと硬かった。
You've returned. What news? Please tell me you've recovered my
データ持ってきたぞ。
Without my work to focus on, I find myself tending towards darker paths of inquiry.
サブクエが長い。騙しでまたいける。
That's all manner of distressing. There truly is nothing left for me. Did you find my colleague, Jameson? Well, please keep me apprised of your progress as to that matter.
この人は常識的な人。
いや、この人救難信号出した人やね。救難信号を今サブクエやりがやけど、救難信号出した。救難信号出したけど、なんか隠してそうみたいな感じで主人公は疑い。何を隠してるみたいな感じで。救難信号を出したのに取り下げたけ。そうやね、船で通信しよったとか。重い。めっちゃ重い。ちょっとここら辺解体するか。重すぎる。防具が多分重いのが何個かあるき。使ってないやついらんか。オッケーオッケー。 あー、ちょっと待って、自販機、そう、自販機。玉が欲しい。行商人のとこ行けば。なんか売りかな。
I don't think you're supposed to be wandering around. Security's gonna tell you to make tracks. Want to treat yourself before you go? Something for the road, maybe? Annie Cleo makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon.
玉をくれ。あー、でもビットがそんなにないがよな。とりあえず補充できた。これでグラディスの方、今何やりよったっけ。特に何も来てないか。これをやるために1万ビットがいるがよね。それで救難信号を今やりよって、えーっとあれか。なんか俺間違えてパーレバティ船に返したがってね。間違えた。話しかけて思わずバツボタンを押してしまった。船に戻っておいていいぞって間違えて言ってしもうたけ。今味方がおらん状態やね。実験、バーガー重っ。さっきの拾ってしもうたき。それどうやっていく。開けれた。何やったかやろ今の。またしたか。弾落ちてないかな。あったわ。そっちへはどうやっていくがやろ。 てかここさっきのとこじゃねえ、なんか作りが2中のさっきのとこかもしれん。それどうやっていくのやろ。
半分寝てたわら。
半分寝よった。もうそんなにやらんけどね、だいぶ結構やりゆし。だいぶ結構。2時間やりよ。もうちょいしたらやめる。2時間半ぐらいやるよ。あったあったあった。ガスキャニスターあった。先にセットをしてきてもいいな。あと一つどっかにあったらーっとよし。でボーンと話せ。
ダイヤモンドさん。大稼いだ。
これお金入ったのかな。経験値だけかもしれん今のところ。なんかデータがあって高価なデータがそれを売れるみたいな。グラディスの元へ戻れ。ほらどう流る。今はまだ入ってないかもしれん。もしかしたらお金が。遠い。ファストトラベルできる。できる。サブクエ結構長いね。俺そういえば設計図手に入ったんやけど、それをさ、これちょっと待って、戻しに行かないか。報告しに行かないか。オルソンのとこに
Oh, hello. Why do you seem familiar? Have we met?
いや、あんたの名前は騙してもでもいいことあるかな。設計図持ってきたぞ。
Ah, yes. Very good. And have you done that? What a relief. You hold months of work in your hands. Now, I'll just attach this here, bit of glue, a little elbow grease. Voila! I can finally call this little side project complete. Thank the law. Oh. I can't be caught with this. You take it.
金もらった。
R&D buys the schematics from me. Perhaps I'll get you the first model, hot off the presses. I'll, call you? Yes, I'll call
アイカドレスダイヤモンドさん。わらよき。
よかった。金1500ビットもらった。いいね。まあ1万いるけどね。まあでもとりあえず今の俺らもやっちゃった方がいいかな。 ボーンと話せってやつ。5999ビット欲しがってね。
Any news on that thing we spoke about? You
欲しい武器がある。
thing. Don't keep me in suspense. Did you get my stuff? I mean, not mine. It's for other parties, buyers. This is gonna make me so popular. I mean, with the people who buy it, not by using it, because I'm not.
経験値もいいけど。
Take this. You earned it. If you run into me again after all this is over, maybe I'll have more. Pleasure doing business with you.
レベル上がった。あ、お金もらった。やった。今3000ある。いいね。弾は今のところこれがちょっと欲しいかな。あ、これ違う。なんでこれ何で使う、何の武器ってか何の弾やこれ。これエネルギーやったんか。こっちか。いやー高い。まあいっか。とりあえず売ったりできんでね、多分。自販機では売れんみたいやね。でグラディスに戻るもいいけど、もう最大の価格。オッケー、いってらっしゃい。会話上げとくか。で、特殊技能。
アイカドレスダイヤモンドさん。スパーク。
キャンディー。ありがとう。アルバティもやれるな。防御率上げとくか。よし。で、サイドクエストのなんかできそうなやつ。ジェームソンのやつは違う惑星というかあれじゃないのか。あ、でも近いな。またここ入んの。上。なんだ。かったいこいつら。ピッキングできるやろ。 どっから上行くそれ。あった。階段が、はしごが。痛い。まあ持ちすぎたら重くなるもんな。この辺も使っとこう。めっちゃバフがかかった。ジェームズを救出するはできんかったのがこれ。またアントンに話さないかな。アントンはこっからじゃダメ。
Sister performing.
弾もったいないかなこいつ。硬すぎる。痛い。ダメか。そんな遠くない気走るか。
Did you find my colleague, Jameson? Jameson. I didn't do right by him, did I? Only cared about how he helped or hurt my research. Of course they do. Please don't mistake my ambition for callousness. It's just that their constant complaining can begin to wear. They refuse to see the opportunity afforded us here. It's infuriating.
経験値だけか。ブグ屋さんみたいなないか。だいぶサイドクエストも終わってきたな。もう9時半か。だいぶやりゆな。あれどこ遠い？そうでもない。でも違う惑星かもこれ。違う惑星やったらそのままこれでいいや。 よし。
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
ああ、長かった。別のサブクエとかもやるとき結構長かったな。3500か。ちょっと待って、先にここ上か。確か上やったような気がするけど、じゃあ上どうやっていくのやろ。上の行き方わからん。こっちじゃない？こっちはナス。
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip?
この人でも良さそうや。
You know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
なんだこれ。重火器。おお、これ強そう。でも今ちょっと欲しいのがあるき、これは買わんけど。とりあえず売る。これさっきもらったやつかな。一応置いておくか。スマホの充電が全然ない。4000。まあ、あとはないかな。これ売れるがや。ここら辺もいらんと思うけどな。あ、でもジャンク入れって感じやな。これ全部多分売っていいやつか。OK。修理。これ、まあ修理しとくか。だいぶ軽くなった。
ねねね。
どうした？おかえり。
愛花ドレスダイヤモンドさん。日本いただいた。それだけ。
日本いただいた。よかったやん。おめでとうでかかな。全然わからんけど。
愛花ドレスダイヤモンドさん。ありがたや。
おめでとう。報
Have
告。
you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway?
では戻る。
You don't hurry
OK
up.
いってらっしゃい。
Someone will get to snooping around there before you do. What's that? Speak up now. What'd you turn up?
騙しと科学があったらこれいけるな。
A shame you didn't visit old Gladys first. That would have fetched a good price. I may have thrown in a batch of my famous sugar cookies just to sweeten the deal. If Auntie Cleo's exporting wraps from Monarch, golly me, someone's going to be in the soup when they get caught. These corporations, I tell you. Once they get an idea into their big dense heads, there's no getting it out again. Can't imagine how I'll offload this. But
3000もらった。
why not, I suppose.
3000か。
Bless your slippery little fingers. Isn't that just a shame? Prototype schematics go for a fair handful of bits around here. Are you positive? Honest to goodness? Can't say I wasn't hoping for more, but I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your pal Gladys now. You can come visit anytime. I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
7800やけど、あ、これこれこれが欲しかったがやな。さっき買おうかな。買った。1万いるのに。まあでも欲しかったし。どんなんやろ。さぞ強いがやろうな。弾はあれでいいがやね。軽量弾薬で。
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
お金が足りん。
Yes, dear. Which offer were you interested in? You could always try your hand at landing in Cascadia if you're interested in dying horribly. Landing pad on Monarch. You don't need a nav key to access it, so it's got that going for it. But it's also kilometers away from Stellar Bay, and the Monarch wilds ain't exactly safe. Pick your poison. Marauders, wild beasts, acid lakes, bottomless sinkholes. If you're looking to die, Cascadia's happy to oblige. Might be best too, yes. Suit yourself.
金を
Anytime, sweetheart.
集めてこないから
You
ね。
know where to find me.
まあ次回やな。サブクエとかどんどん他にも受けて。なんか船の近くに話しかける人おらんかったっけな。 あれおらんなっち。
It's always fucking freezing in the bays. Gonna head to Vera's for whiskey and darts. Maybe not in that order.
なんじゃ次回適当な星に行ってでクエスト受けるか今受け中クエストをやってみるかって感じかな。とりあえず今回終わるか。新しい武器もゲットできた日。セーブできた？できた。終了。よし。では終わる。ではお疲れおつおつ。